This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line.
EOLDWILCOX7215 says, suggested pass.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Hurts out to his left. That is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll be a gain of 11, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Up the middle with Barkley. He gets away from one.
That's how you know we're running the ball.
Make it 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get
all they do is run the ball. Saquon Barkley. You don't make another fun with that bitch.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
It's crazy, bro. That's all you got.
The pitch
That's all
goes to
you got.
Barkley. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take
Bitch
what you
had
can
me
get
click up the whole
situation.
fucking first
Got
quarter
out to the
shit.
tight end.
That shit crazy.
Now it gives them much
I
better
don't know why
opportunity to
niggas
convert
playing
on
like
3rd
that.
down.
Like they scared of Green
Start
Bay
of the
Packers or
2nd
some
quarter,
shit.
and it's the Eagles in
God
possession as they've got it with a 3rd
That
down
shit
coming up.
insane, bro. This shit insane.
So they
bro.
just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. An audible here to get a new look. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Flushed out right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown,
About
Eagles.
fucking time. Thank you.
Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Love. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Love will sneak it, and he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. That fourth down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Throwing. Love. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 52 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 74 yards. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Love now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. final play of the half. Love. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's Love. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed from 10 yards out. And the Packers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on OTA Sports. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down at 7.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Flush to his right. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here's second down. Hurts sets up to throw it.
He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Bust through the tackle. And he's taken down inside the 30. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Barkley, inside handoff. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he is into the end zone.
Thank you for leaving me some time.
Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25. They'll come up first and 10 here. Now Love.
And he he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up. Able to connect with Jacobs. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's second and 10 now. Here's Love.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Love.
And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's first and 10.
Back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
They'll look to throw.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Now second down and a few inches.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So a field goal that could have won it went awry. Pretty good distance field goal. It wasn't a chip shot, but still, that one's going to stick with him for a little while, you'd have to think.
It is, and I know that he missed that one, and they walk off the field, and obviously they don't feel great about themselves. They just lost a game. But this is where the proficiency of kickers actually comes back and hurts them, because they've gotten so good that we expect them to make just about everything, and we forget that's still a long field goal attempt.
And so much pressure there at the end of the game. It's one of those situations, unfortunately, where you're either the hero or you're the GOAT.
And what you also hope is that you've built up equity with your team by making a whole lot of big kicks.